to crack a single email. But guess what? The moment I cracked that single email produced me 2 lakh rupees. How many think 20 subject lines, 50 subject line likhna is worth for 2 lakh rupees? It is easily worth. You just need to keep on testing. And the moment it clicks, you can keep on sending that same email to everyone. And you know what? That same email till now has generated me 6.5 lakhs per month. That generates me 6.5 lakhs per month. That single email, that single message that I was able to crack generates me consistent money because it's just one click. You just need to get it right once. And the moment you do that, your ability to test increase. You have less risk and there's more profits because you're growing organic. Make sense? MS is that makes sense. समझ में आया organic क्यों जरूरी है, right? So the problem is why should not paid? Why not paid? Well, paid is not important because there's less profit, there's more risk, and ability to test and scale is less. Sorry, high. It is also good. So you can test and scale in paid ads, no doubt in that. But the problem is there's less profits. Why? Because you're putting money in ad spend. You're putting money in ad spend every single day. And if you put money, that means that would create expense and you need to subtract that from the revenue you get. That means the profits will go less. Second, more risk. There's much more risk in that. Why? Because you're putting money on the line. So you spend 20,000 rupees in ads and nothing worked out, your 20,000 is gone. Zero. Your bank account is zero. Like it's gone. You can't get it ever. Right? So there's more risk over there. But there's ability to test and scale. That's for sure. Right? Now the question is, is there no ability to scale in organic traffic? There is. But most people are not teaching that. Can I tell you something? You can get to a scale of sending 5,000 cold emails a day. How many of you know the secret of 5,000 cold emails a day? Yes. There's a system that you can make in which you can even send 5,000 cold emails a day. If you're sending 5,000 cold emails a day, you know how many cold emails you're sending in a month? You know how many cold emails you're sending in a month? 1.5 lakhs. Imagine that for a second now. You're sending 1.5 lakhs cold email every single month. 10% open rate. How much is that? 10% is open rate. Let's say. Right? Approximation. How much is that? 15,000 people open your emails. Let's say 1% of that click. 1% of that clicks. That means 1,500 people click. And let's say after removing a delivery rate, after removing everything, you get 150 calls booked. 150 calls booked. At 150 calls, you let's say close 20% of them. 30 people for a 10,000 rupees product. How much is that? 3 lakh rupees. And now you're thinking, but there would be expense, right? No, there's no expense. Right? I'll teach you how to get those emails. We'll talk about the proof of concept level. And if you want to scale that to 5,000, that's a different concept. You don't need to understand that right now. You need to understand how can I send 100 cold emails a day, then 200 cold emails a day. And then you reach the 5,000 limit. You don't need to think 5,000 on the first day. You need to think about 100, 200, 300. And then once that is cracked, then you get to the next level. Make sense? And the cold emailing software, it's not that expensive. If you can somehow get a deal, a right deal, if you can get somehow softwares at nice cost, you can send around 30,000 cold emails at what? 4,000 rupees. Not a big deal. That means even if you're sending 1.5 lakh cold emails, you're spending around 20,000, 25,000 rupees, but you're getting 3 lakh rupees in the back end. And now you have 90% profit. As I said, organic is more profitable because you don't have any cost of acquiring a customer. Does that make sense? Good? Nice? Understanding things? Understood till now? US in the chat box if you understood. US in the chat box if you understood. Super awesome, guys. Super awesome. You're getting value. Awesome. Now, best organic weapon. There are two best organic weapons. Social media and cold email. But the problem is competition, right? There's too much content and stuff happening on social media. That's why social media is not the right thing to start with. I know you're thinking like, oh, let me post some content. Let me go on YouTube. Let me go on Instagram. Let me do this. Let me do that. Then I'll get some subscribers and do stuff. Does not make sense in the start. Why? Because there's too much competition. So it will take time to build an audience for you. It will take time to build an audience for you. And if it takes time, then there's no sense because you want money right now. You want clients right now, or your business will die in a year. Just imagine your YouTube gets to 10K subscribers in a year. But what's the point of that? Because your business will die in a year if there's no money coming in. Right? So there's too much content and stuff happening on social media. And that's why on cold email, you can win because the email is less filled compared to the feed. The email inbox is less filled compared to the feed. If you go on your social media right now, try this. Go to your Instagram, Facebook, and just do this refresh thing. You will see 5,000 new posts coming in a second. But if you go to your email and you refresh, not every single minute you are getting something new. What does that make? It makes it less competitive. That means you can try to compete over there and you'll have much more chance of success because there's less competition over there. At max, I think you would be getting 20, 30 emails a day. 20, 30 emails a day. That's what you're getting at max. But on an average, you must be seeing 200 posts a single day. Am I correct? Yes or no? True or not? Social media is too much competition right now. So you can't compete over there. That's why you have to go into cold emails. And if you're talking over email, the conversation is much more serious as well. Well, social media, the conversation is not that true, not that great as well. Does it make sense? And that's why the cold email becomes the best part for you in order to grow your business, because there's less competition. You only need to compete with 20 people. And out of those 20, 5, 10 are companies like Flipkart, Amazon, all these companies, which they even don't care about. They care about the 5 emails, 4 emails. And if you can get a subject line that is good enough, you win in those 4 or 5 people. And if you won in those 4 or 5 people, your content is read. If your message is delivered to the person, if your content is read by the person, and if you can create enough excitement, curiosity in your copy, the person will click the link. So the motto of the subject line is to get the click, is to open the email. The motto of the subject line is not to make them buy. The motto of the subject line is to make them click and open the email. Most people try to sell in the open line. Don't do that. Don't sell in your subject line. Create a subject line in such a way where people just come and get things done, right? Second, content. Your content should be made in such a way that the person just need to click the link. That's it. If they can click the link, it's done. So they click the link. Once they click the link, they can go get on your calendar. And once they get on your calendar, your job of the calendar page is to make them book the call. That's it. And if this person can be done properly, your cold emailing functioning is done, and you are now good to go for scaling your cold email campaign. You just need to know your numbers. Once you know your numbers, everything becomes much more easier. Make sense? Does it make sense? MS chat, that makes sense, or by a raise of hand, whatever you want to do. Right? Makes sense? Awesome. Awesome. Good. Right? So I want to talk about Sai. And the reason I want to talk Sai is about he made 54,000 in 4 hours. Right? He used a free software to get emails, then used a free software to send emails. 4 hours later, he was having 56,000 rupees in the bank account. Because he sent, I think, around 5,000 to 10,000 emails in a single hour. And then he got some calls booked. He went on calls. In half an hour, he continuously closed deals. And the moment he closed deals, he went on and he was ready to sell to people. Make sense? Just imagine that for a second. 4 hours from now, you have 55,000 in your bank account. Most will never get to that point. Why? Because they don't have a system that works for them. So this guy just sends cold Gmail and makes money. That's it. And his niche is dentist. So he finds emails of dentists, which I'll show you how to find. Then he sends those emails to dentists and he's like, hey, I'm a marketing expert. I can help you get more walk-ins into your dentist clinic, whatever you have. And I can help you get more clients. They're like, okay, talk more about this. He sends a link. They book a call with him. He gets on a call. In 15, 20 minutes, he uses the script. He closes the person. He gets his 10,000 rupees for his services and he starts his services. Easy? Easy challenge, that is easy. It is very easy, actually. Because you just need to send emails. People see those emails, click the link and you get it. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. It's that easy. But gurus are teaching you some complex mechanism or something. It does not make sense to use that. Because in the start, you can use something like this, get your money. Now, imagine that. Sai is making 55,000. Let's say he makes 63,000 in 7 days. That means in a month, how much is he making? He's making 2.5 lakhs a month. Now, can he spend 1 lakh rupees in ads? Now, can he spend 1 lakh rupees in ads? Easily. He has the money. He has now the money. He has got to that level where he can do that stuff. Does it make sense? Got it? Cool. So, why to scale cold emails? Why to scale cold emails? Because you have the most risk-free ability on automation that is organic. Because everything else will take time. Everything else will take money. Everything else will take a lot of effort. Because to make content, you need to sit, shoot, make a script, find keywords, rank your videos, edit them, make a thumbnail, do everything like that. Right? And you need to then wait for some time. Wait to let your videos push out. Wait to see if the videos are working. Then see your audience response. Then make new videos. Then post them again. And keep on doing that. While in cold email, you just need to send 20 emails and see if it is working. Not working, see what is not working. Subject line or content. Subject line. Send 20 more. Now the subject line is working. Send 20 more. Content is working. Good. Scale the campaign. In 60 emails, you have your campaign ready. While in social media or YouTube or Instagram or something, you need to wait for a long period of time. And cold email becomes risk-free and it can be set on automation. You can come in the morning. I have a PC over there, right over there in my office. And I have a PC over there. The moment I wake up, I go to that PC. I open my cold emailing software. I set up automation that sent cold email to 1,500 people today, and I set the email, set the follow-up, set everything. I'm done. I press enter. I personalize it a little bit, put their name and thing, and do something like that. And then I just send the email. And the moment I send the email, it is kept on sending email, and I can sit and do other work. Imagine that for a second. That means I have a whole computer, a whole machine that is just sending emails every single day and booking calls for me that I don't do the work for. That is how you scale a company organically without putting much of the effort. How many can see the possibility of this now? That 1,500 emails, 1,000 emails, even 500 emails can change everything. Possibility in the chat box. If you can see some possibility right now, or by a raise of hand, whatever you like. There's a big possibility because now you understand, okay, that means I can have a separate machine that is 24/7 running for me. Now here's the case. Let's say on social media you want to reach international audience. Let's say on social media you want to reach international audience. It would take so much time because now you need to target, create content for international audience. Find and target them. Use hashtags specifically. Find videos that go to them and do everything like that so that you can get some international views. While in cold emails, you just need to change some things and now you can go for international people as well and get their emails. So now the effort of that also changes. It's like, oh, I just need to do this and I'm done. Yes, you're done. That's easy. Instead of Indian emails, I put international emails and I can send international people emails. And they open my emails and they get on the call and I can do the work. Make sense? Right? So that is the reason why you need to scale cold email campaigns. Right? That is how you need to scale cold email campaigns. Right? Here are the simple steps. How many want to know the simple steps? SS in the chat box. You want the simple steps? The simple steps of scaling a cold email campaign. How many want to know the SS in the chat box? S in the chat box. Super awesome. Super awesome. Right? Scaling a cold email app campaign. Here are the ways. First, you do research. First, you do research. That means who your customer is, what do they want, what is their need, what is their desire, what is the pain point. You do some basic research. You find out where they live, on what platform do they hang out and everything like that. So that now you have the ability to find their emails. Right? Now you have the ability to find their emails. Once your research is done, the second work you need to do is write emails to them. So you need to write an email, just draft the email. Don't send the email, just draft the email that works the best. Then come the next day and try to change something. Then come the next day and try to change something. And keep on working on those for the next 3-4 days. So that you get an idea, oh, this is the best email I can make. Good. Once you're done, you find emails. How do you find emails? I'll exactly tell you right now how to find emails. I'll tell you even how to find emails of the biggest people you know in the industry. Let me repeat it again. How to find emails of the biggest people in the industry. How many of you want email of Bill Gates? Me in the chat box. You want to find you want to know how to find Bill Gates' email for free? You want to know that? What about finding Kunal Shah email for free? What about finding and legit emails? That works. Not only emails but phone numbers as well. What if I give you Kunal Shah number today on this call, on this workshop? Would it be worth your time and money? See, the reason I was not telling you in the start is because I wanted to create the excitement for the later. For the serious people. What if I give you, who do you like? Who do you like? Who do you like? Put in the chat box if you like someone. Send me personally. Send me personally if you want to do that. Put in the chat box if you want to do that, right? Ambani, you want email of Ambani and phone number of Ambani? What if I give you that? What? Kunal Shah, Ritesh Agrawal, you want that? Right? Who else? My number? You can get that as well. But I know the trick, that's why I changed it. So you can't work on that now. Right? Everyone's number you can find out. There's a way to do that. Okay, so we'll talk about that as well if you stay till the end. At the end only, I'll show you how to do that. Right? Now, you can write emails. You can find emails. Right? Then you need to find emails of the people that you want to send the email to. Then you send emails and then you test. Then the testing should need to give you something called as a proof of concept. It needs to give you something called as a proof of concept. Right? So what you need to have is that whatever you're doing gives you the numbers that you want. That means 10% open rate or 1% click rate or whatever click rate you want, whatever you want, you need to get to that level. Right? So get your proof of concept. And then you need to hire a VA after that. What is a VA? VA is a virtual assistant. Right? That means a person who can find those emails exactly the using process you're telling. Then the VA sends the email and VA does all the work and you sit at home and only take calls. So first I used to send emails and do everything. Now if a person comes into my office, does the whole work and I do something else because I don't have time for that. But now I'm running ads, so I even stop after that. Make sense? So first you do the work, then you hire someone to do the work and you now scale to such a level that you don't need even people because the automation is working for you. Makes sense? And then the last thing you do is keep scaling. So you do 100 emails today, then 200 emails today, then 300 emails today, and you keep on scaling after that, because your target is to get to 5,000 emails every single day. 5,000 emails every single day. That is what you want to reach at the end, because you can reach over there. Everything can change after that. Make sense? Am I seeing chat box? That makes sense. How many see that it's a simple steps? Simple steps? Simple in chat box? Is it simple steps? कोई महान काम नहीं करा मैंने, right? Now, what if I tell you I can give you templates of these? But if I tell you I give the template of research, template of writing emails, the way to find emails, the way to send emails, how do you know you have got a proof of concept? How do you hire a VA at the end? And how do you scale after that? Would that be okay with you if I give you that? Okay in the chat box? Okay in the chat box, that is okay with you. I give you all the things because I've already done that. I know the best subject lines. I know the best content. I know what to write in your links. I know everything. So I can give you that and you can save your time on that. Cool. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like when you do a cold email scaling campaign, right? This is what it does like. So here I've sent 1,861 emails and I got a 26% open rate. That means this subject line works. And these are all testing accounts. So I'm testing different things. So the reason of this account is to find the subject line works or not. Now, if I send some email to 1,800 people and you get a 26% open rate, do you think that's a good open rate on a cold email? Yes or no in the chat box? If I can send 1,800, that means every email is going into the inbox, first of all. And secondly, it's so curious driven that people are clicking on the email, right? Yes in the chat box, yes or no? Do you think it's a good rate? 26% people open. 1/4 of the people open your email, right? 1/4 of the people open your email, right? If you're putting any questions in the chat, I cannot answer that right now because I'm in a flow right now. So please understand, right? Now let's say, now once I got the subject line, then what I did was change the content. So I got to this campaign now, and in this campaign, I sent 446 emails in which I get 19% open rate and 2% click rate. How many think that's now it's even amazing because you're getting 2% click rate? That means 446 में से 2% people are clicking my link. That means 9 people clicked on my link. Amazing, right? 9 people clicked on my link to book a call with me and 446 emails. That's it. Now you come to the next level where I did one more test. So I sent 37 emails and I got a 60% open rate with a 3% click rate. How many think that's amazing now? Amazing. See what I'm doing? I'm doing testing in front of you. I got for 6%. Then I did the open rate right. Once that happened, then I made the open rate and click rate right. Then I made the open rate super high and the click rate super high. And now I can scale this particular campaign. And the reason I show you this screenshot is to show you that how things are possible. It's that easy. Like 4 emails campaign I sent and I had the perfect email to send. With this getting a 60% open rate and a 3% click rate. That means people are ready to do that work. So on 14th, I sent this email. On 22nd, I did this test. On 23rd, I did this test. And on 25th, I did this test. And I was done. Make sense? Awesome. Now the question that you come into is how to get a POC in cold email. POC full form is proof of concept. Imagine how do I know that I've got a proof of concept in cold email? Or how do I get to a level of proof of concept in cold emails? How many of you want to know that? Me in the chat box. You want to know that? The secret of getting your POC in cold emails. You want to know that? Super awesome. Super awesome. So the answer to that is research and test. POC is a proof of concept. The whole game is to keep on testing 2-3 times till you get a winner email. Once you get, you scale it to the heights. Same is with ads. Same is with your sales script. Same is with everything. You need to set with the best templates. Then you have to create 2-3 combinations. Then you test out those combinations. Whatever works the best, you scale it to the moon. For example, when I'm running ads, my Kasol ad went mad. It works the best. And that's why it scales to the moon. And we are scaling it to the moon. Make sense? Secondly, when I'm doing cold emails, I'm finding the best subject line. If a subject line can give me 60% open rate, good. I'll keep on using that subject line. Then I know that if this works, I want to find a content. So I write 2-3 emails and I send those 2-3 emails to 100 people. And then I get the best email that works for me. And now I take that subject line, that email and scale it to the moon. And I can keep on sending new emails because I know my conversion rates. I know that if I send 100 emails, 10 people will open, 2 people will click and 1 person will book a call. That means every 100 people send, I will have 1 call booked. So I want to get 10 calls booked, 10 calls booked in a month, in a day. I can send 1,000 emails. You want 50 calls in a day? Send 5,000 emails. You want 100 calls a day? Send 10,000 emails. Just keep on increasing the number as per your requirement. And if you're getting like 50 calls booked a day, just imagine the number of closers you're having and how big of a company you have. 50 calls every single day of people who are interested to talk to you and how you can help them. Imagine that for a second. Even if you close 20% of them, that is 10 people who paid you 20,000 rupees, and that is per month. So you're making lakh rupees a day per day. Lakh rupees per day recurring. So if you do that for 30 days, you're making 30 lakhs per month consistently. Now that's a very high level that you need to reach to. But forget about that. Even if you crack 10,000 per day, even if you crack 5,000 per day, even if you crack 2,000 per day, what is the fault in that? Even if you get one call booked every single day, that's much more beneficial than you are right now. Yes or no in the chat box? Because I can guarantee that most of you are not getting even a single call booked every single day. What if you get one call booked every single day? Things will change after that. Because now you can get to 2 because you've got to 1. Now you can get to 3 because you've got to 2. And you keep on increasing the numbers. But you need to crack that first thing. And most people don't ever crack that first thing. That's why they broke. You never tested something. How many of you have never sent a cold email in your life? No in the chat box. If you have never sent a cold email in your life, just check the number of people in the chat box who have never sent. Just check the raise hands who have never sent a cold email in their life. Never, ever. No doubt you're broke. No doubt you're broke. How many of you have sent cold emails but never got results? No result in the chat box. No result in the chat box. You have never got results. You have sent cold emails but never got results. No result, no result, no result. See, everyone is struggling with cold emails. But I'm making money. Why? Because my cold emails work. Your subject line, your content is not working. That's why your cold emails are not working. Does it make sense? Awesome. Now the question is how to get emails. How many want to know the secret of this? How to get emails. How to get emails. How do you get emails, yeah? How do you get emails from international people, national people, everywhere? How many of you have this question? By raise of hand or in the chat box. Use that through using my software. It's called as MailJar. Let me show you how to do it. So what you do is you basically go to Google. You type Google. Right? You go to your normal Google, right? Google Baba. Now, the first thing you need to do is research. Remember the steps? The first thing is called as your research. So you come over here and you sit down and you write your something called as niche. So let's say your niche is hotels. Hotels, and let's say you want Canada clients. You type in Canada. And you come over here and you type something like this, _@gmail.com. @gmail.com. Simple. Hotels in Canada @gmail.com. Is that simple? Yes. You press enter. Got it? Got it? Easy, guys. Easy. Right? Now, if you see, there's a software called MailJar, and this is my software. And this is what you get. If you get it today, you get this software for absolutely free. You click on this, and boom, you have got 40 results. Can you see 40 emails done over here? Let me open some other thing. Let me open a Word doc or something. Let me open Jamboard. If I go on my whiteboard, I clicked over there, I copied the emails, I come over here, and after coming over here, I just clear this up. Let me open this to show you that emails have been copied. Let me just paste, boom. Boom in the chat area, boom right now. That's how easy it is to get 40 emails right now. Boom in the chat box. Boom in the chat box. That was a boom moment for you. It's that easy, guys. You don't need to work too much. You just click on this, you got these many emails. 40 emails in a second. 40 emails in a second of people who are in Canada. They come over here, oh, Himanshu, 40, I want 400. Okay, come down. Click on this second thing. Click on 2. Click on MailJar again. Boom, 41 new leads. Copy, come over here, create a new text thing, paste. 40 new leads. And you keep on doing this, and you keep on doing this. Can you keep on doing this? Right? Then you come over here, and let's say you want hotels in Delhi @gmail.com. Now you have Delhi hotels. Click over here. Boom, 40 results again. You have all these Delhi things. Now what you do? You go to Google and you type something like email verifier. Email verifier. Right? You email verifier. You use any free tool, verify any email online. You just come over here, go to verify emails, or you type bulk email verifier. Bulk email verifier. You come over here, check this out. You come over here, you put this list, and you're done. Right? You put this list and you're done. Right? Now you might be having some questions. Yeah, ye kaise kare, wo kaise kare. At the end, all the questions would be answered, not right now. Right? Now, if you want more emails, you come over here, and let's say you don't want Gmail wale emails, you want other emails, you can come over here, do something like this, put outlook.com. at outlook.com. Now you can get all the email IDs which are of Outlook as well, so that you can send them email as well. You take these email IDs, you put in the verifier, and you verify those emails, then you send the emails. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. You're just starting out. You just need a proof of concept. Don't think about how do I get that email, this email, uska email, ye email. You're broke, buddy. You're broke. You're just broke. You never sent a cold email in your life. How does anything else affect? You have never sent a cold email in life. Send these emails, get a proof of concept. You don't know subject line works or not. Why do you want to waste your potential thing with a person who is at high level? If a person is on high level, why do you want to waste your scope with them? Because you're sending a stupid email. That does not work. Send your email to these people first. Get your subject line done. Get your content done. Once you are scaling, then you can choose specifically whom you want to send, and then you can buy tools and do everything in the world. Does that make sense? MS in the chat box. MS in the chat box, that makes sense. And that is what the problem is most of the people. They try to do the complex thing first. How do I do this complex thing? Idiot, you don't have any money in your bank account. Why do you want to do the complex thing? Do the simple thing, make money, then do the complex thing. I never ran ads. I never did anything complex. I didn't make complex automations. I just knew one thing. Use Facebook, LinkedIn, cold email, get calls booked, get on the call, close the customer. That was my whole sales process. I made multiple 6 figures. Once you do that, then you do all the complex things in the world to make to 7 figures. If you're broke right now, you don't have any chance of complaining or ye nahi mil raha hai, wo nahi ho raha hai, ye kaise karu? You're just broke. That's the point. Just send 400 emails a day. Just click 10 times like this, get emails, send emails, you know your subject line, you know your content. Good. Now you scale the campaign. That's what the problem is. Most people think of scaling before even sending a single thing. Most people think like, and that's what, if you see what people who don't have a body do like. So if you see them, many people who go to the gym, and the people who actually get the body done and actually get a lean figure are people who are just like, hey, tomorrow I'm going to the gym, forget about tomorrow. Today I'm going to the gym. They go to the gym and start exercising. And now I'll tell you what idiots do. And that's what makes them an idiot. And they never get the body that they want. Why? Because they do something like this. Oh, I want to go to the gym. Oh, let me watch 6 videos on how to exercise. Then let me buy this Nike shoe. If I don't have the Nike shoe, I'll not go to the gym because I'll not get exercise done. Oh, let me buy this push-up bar. Oh, let me do this again. Oh, now let me buy this protein shaker. Let me see which is the best protein shake I get. Idiot, you haven't done 20 push-ups. You haven't done 20 push-ups. You don't have anything to ask for. Do 20 push-ups and then tell me you want this. It doesn't make sense to buy them. My brother comes to me, hey bro, buy me this 30,000 rupees skates. I'm going to a skating class. I'm like, go for 3 days, then I'll buy you. He's like, okay. Second day, he never went after that. Why? I knew he's a quitter. I know he'll quit. Why should I buy 30,000 rupees skates? I know he'll quit the game. Because he fought 6 times, his knees got burned, his face pe thoda sa lag gaya, and he's like, oh, I quit. I knew you're a quitter. And that's what your problem is. You keep on thinking about how I can do this complex thing. And that's why you're broke, because you're trying to do complex things. Successful people don't do different things. They do things differently. Successful people don't do different things. They do things differently. How many of you understood what I'm trying to say? US in the chat box. US in the chat box if you understood what I'm trying to say. Just get to the thing. Just start doing the thing. 20 push-ups होए, उसके बाद सोचो pull-ups कैसे करना है. 20 pull-ups हुए, उसके बाद सोचो leg press कैसे लगेगा. Leg press हुआ, then think about bigger things. Oh, how can I do this deadlift? And how can I get that patch? And how can I have this supporter and this Nike shoe and all these things? If you're dead broke, just send emails. Who cares? कौन सा email है? Corporate ID का है, domain का है, Outlook का है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कौन सा tool है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Why you are so obsessed with the tool? You have never sent a cold email in your life. How do you know that tool works? Many people are like, oh, I use this tool, that's why it's not working. It's not the tool, it's your skill, idiots. You don't know how to write a good copy. You don't know how to write a good email. You don't know how to write a good subject line. That's why you're broke. I can send emails to Gmail and still beat you. You can send through a software 500 emails a day. I will through Gmail send 20 emails a day and I'll beat you still because my copy is good. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I can sit down, write 20 emails every single day and send it to 20 manually, and you use the automation, I'll still beat you and I'll still make more money than you. Why? Because I know the skill. You take 200 calls, I take 20 calls, I'll still make more money because I have the skill. It's the skill, not the tool. Most people are focused on the tool. It's not the sports shoe, it's the exercise you do. I don't run after sport shoes. You run after sport shoes. ये वाला tool, वो वाला tool, इतना पैसा, ये वो. I don't run after that. I just sit over there. I'm like, ये है, करो, खत्म करो यार. जब 400 email हो जाएंगे उसके बाद सोचूंगा क्या करना है. But the problem with you is you want to buy the Nike shoe and the protein shake and everything, and still you'll never make the body. Well, I go over there and the next 30 days you plan and I execute. And that's why I'll ever have a body that is bigger than you, that is better than you. I'll have the stamina that is bigger than you and better than you. Why? Because I'm working on the thing and getting it done. And you just keep on sitting over there and, oh, मेरे को ये खरीदने को पड़ेगा, मेरे को ये करना, उसका कैसे मिले, इसका कैसे मिले. Stupidity. That's why you're broke. Okay, now how many want to know how to get the email of top people in the industry? You want to get the email of top people in the industry, me in the chat box. Me in the chat box, you want to get the top people's emails in the industry. Cool. What you need to do is you need to go to LinkedIn. सबसे पहले go to LinkedIn. Okay, linkedin.com. LinkedIn.com. Let me go to Ankur Wareku. How many of you know Ankur Wareku? You want this guy's email and phone number? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you find this person's email? Awesome. Let us click on this. Boom. Got it. Boom in the chat. That's a boom moment for you. Ankur Wareku details out in a live workshop in a second. How many think that's amazing right now? How many of you think that's amazing right now? Boom in the chat. That is a boom moment for you. All the numbers, all the emails out in a second. Let's try with someone else. Let us go to Kunal Shah. Kunal Shah, the great founder. Kunal, I want your email, man. I want your email. Okay, let me just click on this tool. These many numbers Kunal Shah has changed in his life. All the numbers I have right now, I have the total emails that he used, and I can do everything I want. I can send an email on all these 3 emails and I'm done. Because one email is getting to him and I can know that for sure. Mind blown in the chat box. Mind blown in the chat. That was mind blowing moment. Mind blown. Right? Awesome. Liked it? Are you getting value? Value in the chat box. You're getting value if you're learning new things. Nice. Awesome. 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 Chaliye. Now this is what happened with Supriya. This happened with Supriya. Supriya, she's a maths teacher. She got data of 25,000 people for cold email in 7 days. This is what happened. She made 2.16 lakhs a deal in a single call. Imagine that for a second. A maths teacher. How do I get emails of B2C people? You go B2B and find B2C. You want students ka data? Go to schools. You want teachers ka data? Go to schools. You want parents ka data? Go to schools. You want doctors ka data? Go to hospitals. Why you want to target one person at a time? Think big. Think large. Think scale. You think like one person, one doctor mil jaye to hamara kaam. That is what you're thinking. That is what results you get. I think about how can I close this hospital of 600 doctors. I don't think about how can I close one doctor. I don't think about how I can close one teacher. I think about how can I close a whole school. And they gave me 250 teachers. I don't talk about how I can get 16 students. I talk about how I can get 1600 students by closing a coaching class. How many see the difference in thinking? Me in the chat box, you will see some thinking difference. सोचने का तरीका अलग है भाई. तुम छोटा सोच रहे हो. एक डॉक्टर, एक टीचर, एक स्टूडेंट. I'm not about to close the whole institution. What about that now? The reason she got a 2.16 lakh rupees as a maths teacher is because she closed the whole school. Hey school, I teach people maths. Whatever I teach your kids maths, Vedic maths. They were like, okay, she charged 2.16 lakhs, given, done deal. A maths teacher makes 30,000-40,000 a month, not more than that. She made 2.16 lakhs in a single deal from a single school. Imagine 100 schools. Imagine 200 schools. And keep on imagining that. Close the institution because whatever you want in life, you are just one cold email away. Whatever you want in life. You want an investor, you want a team member, you want to upgrade your hotel, you want a case study, you want testimonials, you want clients, you want customers, whatever you want. You're just one cold email away. And can I get you the best thing? The copywriter I was talking about is Bhavesh. His name is Bhavesh, the person who teaches cold email and everything. And Bhavesh called me and Bhavesh closed me through a cold email. I'm not joking. Bhavesh closed me through a cold email. And the reason he is sitting with me in my team right now is because he used a cold email to close me. This is what Bhavesh did. Bhavesh went on my landing page. wrote all the things that he can use right now in order to make my landing page better and be like, hey, I'm Bhavesh, I'm a copywriter. These were the things you can change your landing page. If this product value, let's get on a call. I went on a call with Bhavesh and Bhavesh sat down, explained me, and is like, I can work for you. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for a job person, not a freelancer. He's like, okay, I'm ready for the job. And he closed me for the job. How do you think that's amazing? That's amazing. Amazing in chat box. That is super amazing actually. Make sense? Does it make sense? Right? And that is how Bhavesh closed me. And that's why I knew that Bhavesh is the right person for you to teach this. Because Bhavesh has closed me, like a person who has a lot of money and does not have time. He got my attention. He closed me on a call. He gave me the thing. And that's why I think he's the best person to teach that, right? And that's why we taught these things to inner circle people. That's why they're getting these results. So recap of what all we covered. What all we covered? We covered why organic is better than paid. Yes or no in the chat box? Did we cover that or not? Yes or no in the chat box? We covered that? Yes or no? We also covered how to scale cold email campaigns. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Awesome. How to get a POC in cold email and how to get emails. We also got to know about that. Yes or no? Yes or no? Awesome, guys. Awesome. So you know what? This is something that you can just get as a concept or you can get working upon it. How many want to start your cold emailing journey? How many of you want to send your first cold email? How many want to get clients through cold email? Me in the chat box. You want to learn about how you can get clients through cold email? कैसे कर सकते हैं यार? ये सब चीजें होती कैसे? Like how do you set up a software? Do you send to Gmail, Outlook? Do you need to buy an email? What software you need? All these questions are coming in your head. I totally get that. Right? Awesome. Super nice. All those people who have to know about this will get into this now. Right? So I'll stop the chat for a second and you can use your hands to raise and let me know what your thought about this. So how many of you felt that cold email is the easiest short way that can change your marketing ever organically? By raise of hands. How many think that? There's a raise hand option in the Zoom that you can use, right? It's a thing that can change everything because you're just one cold email away from anything you want in your life. You're just one cold email away. And now the road changes. Because either you can do it on your own, you can go on Google, just type how to cold email, find some videos, maybe they work, maybe they don't. Then you block some Gmail IDs and then you block your sender reputation and then you're never able to cold email in your life because everything is blocked in your life. Or you can take a little help where we'll show you the exact way on how we started with 10 emails a day, then went to 20, then 50, then 100, then 200, and then even 500,000 emails every single day. You can take a little help in that. How many want help by raise of hands? You want some help of us? Can we help you in this? Awesome. With great honor, I will present you something, and this is called as Cold Email 2-Day Challenge. It's a cold email 2-day challenge. It's a live workshop, and this workshop would be taken by my copywriter Bhavesh. Me and my copywriter both will take this workshop. It's a 2-day workshop. In 2 days, we'll get all your hands on the cold email because we'll teach you the art of cold emailing live with our copywriter, step-by-step guidance on making your calendar fully booked organically. It's a 2-day workshop. In 2 days, my job is to get you the shortest time possible and give the highest result possible. I don't want to make it 30 days, 7 day, a big leap. I just want to have 2 days of yours. You'll set up your email accounts, you'll send the email, and the live workshop itself, you'll send emails as well. Make sense? So it's a 2-day live cold email challenge. For 2 consecutive days, we'll come live and teach you cold emailing from scratch. Even if you don't know what is cold emailing, even if you don't know email, everything, we'll teach you how to do that. Right? This is what we cover in 2 days. We cover everything like writing emails, finding emails, doing the research of finding emails, sending emails, subject lines, content of email, signatures, how to write them, and copywriting of emails. Everything like that. How many think that's valuable? By raise of hands, how many think that's valuable? 2 consecutive days, we cover all of these things that we're talking about. All of these. Right? Now, question and answer session after live workshop. So once your live thing is done, we will have a Q&A with Internet Coaching Empire's copywriter who sends my emails. You'll have a Q&A with him as well. Then you can sit and ask him questions. Hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Can you help me over this? Can you check my email? Can you check my subject line? And he'll give you feedback as well. How many think feedback is important? By raise of hands. You think feedback is important? He will sit with you and give you feedback that your email is doing this, your email is not doing that. You can do this, change this over here. In 2 days, in just 2 days, you'll be set. Now we'll also give you recorded sessions. So all the workshop that we'll do, 2 days workshop, we'll give you the recording, lifetime recording of all the things we have taught in the workshop. So that you can go over there and also see what can you change. Right? With that, we give you a bonus course that I've recorded. It's called as Intensive Copywriting University, ICU, where we deep down into copywriting and how you can use that skill to make more money. And intensive copywriting itself is a very, 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 very lengthy course. Let me just go to my system and show you how deep it looks like. So if I go to all courses, if you go over here and you come to intensive copywriting, Kangya, Yera. If you come over here, just check the amount of things that we have completed in this thing. Just check the amount of things, right? 7 secrets of copy, 6 mistakes copywriters do, Bhavesh email feedback. So every email Bhavesh writes, I give him feedback, which you can listen to and be like, oh, this is what I need to change. So this is an influencer, Ganesh Koma. You must have seen his ads on Finance Coach. He's a finance coach. We wrote his emails. And I sat with Bhavesh and I'm like, I'm giving you feedback, what to change, what not to change, so that you can use that in your email. Copy research template, copywriting mindset, last man's diagnosis. This is a big copy that was written. I teach you what is written, why it is written, what can you change, everything like that. Levels of awareness, sales letter ki checklist, part 1, part 2, OTO diagnosis. So this is Jeet Shah ka OTO we made, and I tell you what are you doing wrong, what are you doing right, so that you exactly know कि कैसे feedback लिया जाता है. And I keep on updating more videos over here, which you can keep on checking. How many think that's valuable? Valuable by a raise of hands. If you think that's valuable, it's very intensive. It's very intensive. The feedback that I give to my copywriter, I make it live to you so that you can see and be like, oh, I need to change this and I need to change that. Right? Also, you get our subject line templates and content templates. Get your hands on our templates to get best open rates and best click rates to skyrocket your cold emailing engine. It's an engine. Once you make this engine, you're like literally driving a Ferrari because you have an engine that is working for you. And the price for that cold email workshop is 2,000 rupees. And the reason it's 2,000 rupees is because we are teaching that live. Do you think it is worth 1,000 rupees a day for my copywriter to charge you if he's sitting and teaching you live and giving you feedback? How many think that's worth 2,000? By raise of hands. How many think that's worth 2,000? Awesome. Got it. Right? So we are sitting live with you, we'll teach you, we'll give you feedback, we'll give you the copywriting course, we'll do everything possible to get you make your cold email engine, and you get to a level where you can sit down and basically create a whole system of cold emails and get your calendar booked. That is what we are trying to do, right? That means you get an ability to book your calendars for 2,000. For 2,000 rupees, you get the ability to book your calendars. Even if you get 4 calls booked every week for your life, have you done justice 2,000 rupees? Just imagine that. If somehow you create a system that gets 4 calls booked every single week for your life, do you think you have done justice 2,000 rupees? How many think that's justice to your 2,000 rupees? Your 2,000 rupees has been justified if you are able to get 4 calls booked. Even 1 call a week, that means 52 calls in a year on automation. Is it worth your 2,000 rupees? Even if you get 1 low ticket client, then is your 2,000 investment back? Just 1 low ticket client here. You can do unlimited things to cold email. But if you get 1 simple client to cold email, is your 2,000 investment back? Can you teach other people cold email and make money? Yes. Can you use this skill if you don't have a business and charge other business owners? Yes. Because you come on a Zoom call with them, show how you will do cold email, show them how you will do everything, and they get impressed and you can charge them money. What if you charge someone, can a business owner pay you 4,000 rupees per cold emailing per month? Yes or no? How many think by a raise of hands? How many people don't have a business who think that you can easily charge 4,000 rupees a month per cold emailing? Yes, you can. People will pay you easily. If you have the skill, if you know what you're doing, you can show that on a Zoom call that I do this, you get results. They're like, okay, I'll pay you money, get me results. Right? So we teach you everything of that and we give you feedback with that as well. So everyone does not has the money. That's what the problem is. Even I was doing 6,000 per month job, right? And the moment I learned some skill, I was making 45,000. Money can be an issue for you. I know that. How many for you money is an issue? By raise of hands. Money is an issue. Yeah, Himanshu, I don't have 2,000. Seriously. I don't learn this, but I don't have 2,000. Because everything we are going to teach you is free. You don't need any paid softwares. Once you scale, you need paid software, but in the start, you don't need paid softwares. You don't need a huge amount of time. You don't need to hire someone. You don't need a VA in the start. There are all scaling strategies. In the start, every software comes for free. So software is not an issue for you. How many of you think that 2,000 can be an issue for you right now because you don't have the money? You don't have the money. By raise of hands. Yeah, those are any issue. Everything is fine less than that. If that is issue for you, then here's the thing. Here's what I have for you. Only for 15 people, because we can't take more than that. The reason is it's a live workshop. We need to sit and give you feedback and Q&A. And a separate WhatsApp group will be created where you will be put. Bhavesh will be there, in which he is there to give you feedback every single time whenever you have a problem. So only for 15 people. Only for 15 people, not more than that, because we can't handle more queries than that. How many of you are part of those 15 people? By raise of hands. Because the deal I'm going to give you will blow off your heads. you know my offers. It will just, you'll be like, Himanshu, हर बार दिमाग खराब करते हो तुम हमारा. जी हाँ, हर बार मैं आपका दिमाग खराब करूंगा. But it's only for 15 people. And the reason is my copywriter is live. I pay him a lot to get these things done. And the reason I'm doing this workshop is because this is the skill that I've never taught to someone. And I want to teach this because it will help them a lot, right? So I've never taught this except my inner circle to anyone. So if you're over here, congratulations, you get into a part of this only for 15 people. The price is not 2,000 rupees, but a price is that will blow off your heads. Get ready with the UPI card, because once the link is gone, it would be gone. A whole email workshop only at a price that is 399. By raise of hands, if you're wow right now. By raise of hands, if you're wow right now. Oh my God. Yes. You get only all of that at 399. 400 rupees, 2 days live workshop, everything I've talked about. The link is in the chat. You can click on the link and you can start buying the thing. The value you're providing is maximum, and the price is the point where you'll go like, oh shit, 399, 2 days live. Yes, every workshop is going to be 3-4 hours long even. You'll get the recordings, you'll get everything. Let me show you what you get. This is what you get all in, sorry, not 4,997, but 399. This is what you get in 399. You get 2 days live cold email challenge. That is live. You get recording of those 2 days. Then you get a Q&A session, right? All this in 399, all this in 399. You get recorded sessions, lifetime access. Recorded session, lifetime access, and you get intensive copywriting university as a bonus. There are bonus code that I showed you what all it covers. Everything at 399 if you move on right now. I had 2 choices. I can offer my high ticket program and be like, cold email ka itna time lagega. It's a 6-month coaching program, blah, 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 to make the rich even more rich. Or I can get something so affordable that everyone can buy it, and I can help the person struggling to come up in the above rich category, that too risk free, because you're not putting any risk. Right? You're not putting any risk. No software you need to pay. You need to get a proof of concept, then you scale. So once you've made money, then you scale. Without that, you don't scale. And what is better? You learning a skill gets you the kind of field, or keeping 399 and hoping something happens for you. Your 400 rupees in your bank account would not change your life. But learning a skill that can book your appointments, learning a skill that can you charge for in the market for, can help you make more money. And the question is, are you really an entrepreneur? Like someone who builds assets and thinks long term. Imagine for the long term. Imagine you paid 400 right now, and in a year you got 50 calls booked. Is there any harm in that? In the next 10 years, you have 500 calls booked extra by paying 400. So you're paying much more than that. But if you move right now, you get only at 399 all of this. The link is already in the chat. Click on the link, get your hands on it. Right? How many of you are having a failed payment problem? By a raise of hands, are you having a failed payment problem? Is something like that happening with you? Is your payment getting failed? No problem in that. Let me just come to your thing, right? I won't talk about disposable income. There's rich dad and poor dad. Rich people buy assets, poor people sell assets. You're buying asset right. You're buying an asset right now. Because when you're sitting with me right now over here and you're buying this particular program as 2-day live workshop, what you're doing is you're basically buying an asset which can make you much more money than you're paying it for right now. So here's the QR code. This QR code I'll launch for like 5 seconds or more or something. So you can do the payment through this. Just scan this. Do a payment of 399, you'll get a call from us. If you do a payment through this, I'll just open this for a second, or I'll do even better thing. Let me just do this. 1 second. Let me copy this up. Let me go to this thing. Boom, you have the QR code. Scan it over here. Right, and you're done. Let me open this up so you can see it on a bright screen. Awesome. Let's go for a 1 minute timer. After 1 minute, we'll not take payments and we'll get to the Q&A. Or if you have any questions, we can do that. If you have any questions, here we go. It's a 1 minute timer. After 1 minute, I'll not move forward. The QR code is also in front of you. Scan the QR code. You can do the payment over here as well. It will go on Google Pay. 399 is the amount. Only 399. 2 days live. You sit with my copywriter. He teaches you what to do. Not even me. Because I don't do cold email every single day. I don't do email writing every single day. He writes email for me, all of my clients. He charges 30,000 rupees to make email sequences. He charges 40,000 rupees on making emails and writing emails for other people. You get 399 under his access. And you can sit with him and get all things done. Right? So that is what the case is. 26 seconds left. After 26 seconds, we'll get in the Q&A and I'll stop the link. 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Last option to buy. The link is already in the chats. Click on the link and get your access towards it. The link is already in the chats. Awesome. So your timer has been done. Thank you so much for coming over here. That makes me grateful. Questions and answers, I'll just give the ability to chat, so you can put in the chat box. Wonderful. So I see people have already started to answer. There are some questions. Let me answer those questions. This time for cold email, I still paid 399. Well, check your email. If you have paid the amount, check your email. You also receive a call from our team. And if you didn't receive a call from our team, let me share a number. Please reach out to this number, share the screenshot, and they'll add you to the group. You must have received the link to join a group. You can join that group. If you were not able to, please contact this number. They'll help you out. Because we send you emails, we give you calls, but the most of the times people don't pick up the calls. And then they're like, I didn't got the access. We have sent the access already to all the people. Here's the number. Reach out to this number if you have any problem. This is the chat group. Once your payment is done, don't worry, we'll add you to WhatsApp group. उस WhatsApp group का बात हो रहा है. So if you have done the payment, congratulations. Don't worry, you will be added to that group. WhatsApp group link not able to open. कोई बात नहीं प्रवीणा, हमारे टीम मेंबर आपको ऐड कर देंगे मैनुअली. अगर आप नहीं कर पाए कोई बात नहीं, हमारे टीम मैनुअली आपको ऐड कर देंगे. क्योंकि WhatsApp एक इशू दिखाता है when you are joining from computer. I paid last time for 6 step to 6 figure, but still no video link. Video link तो कोई प्रॉमिस करा ही नहीं हमें 6 step to 6 figures में. रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं मिलता आपको 6 step to 6 figures का. Like ये तो 3-4 बार बता दिया है. Right, whoever has paid the amount, congratulations on that. You would be receiving a call from my team member, and we'll add you to the WhatsApp group. Awesome. Before I move forward, I just want to show you what results people have got. Right. Date of the workshop Saturday, Sunday. Check this out. What Chayan is saying.
Hello friends, hello. My name is Chayan Bhattacharjee. I am basically a business consultant of Dr. Vivek Bindraji. I have just attended Bhaveshji's 2-day sessions, 24th, 25th, and I am wonderfully came to know a lots of things about the cold emailing systems. There is the basic foundations, there is the tools, there is applications, that is the research, there is how to use and structure everything. And there is also different category bonus sections also. And he has explained everything and a deep knowledge I got. That's why you have to join immediately that type of sessions, Bhaveshji sessions, and you will be benefited a lot or more. Thank you so much. Till then, bye-bye.
Right, so people have already been having conversations. Need to talk with you evening में possible है. Tanu, I think you have already reached out to my team member regarding that. आपका कुछ टोकन अमाउंट का शायद कुछ है. So do the token amount, we'll do the call, no problem. मेरी टीम से बात हुई थी, उन्होंने मुझे बताया था that you have reached out, right? So जैसे ही हो जाए आपको हम बता दीजिएगा. We'll talk, no problem in that. वो तो आपके लिए तो बैठे ही हैं, बात करने के लिए बैठे हैं, right? So don't worry about that. QR code का किसी को प्रॉब्लम है? Is anybody having failed payments? Because I see a lot of people. Harsh will add me into that email group. Yes, contact Harsh. अगर आप automatically add नहीं हुए तो please contact Harsh. He will add you manually. किसी का पेमेंट फेल हुआ है, पेमेंट फेल का किसी को प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, फेल इन द चैट बॉक्स. किसी अगर पेमेंट फेल हो रहा तो, because I see some notifications over here in which payment has been failed. करण त्रिवेदी का फेल हुआ था बीच में, सुस्मित हल्दार. So if your payment is getting failed, use this QR code. Let me enlarge the QR code. Anybody done through QR code? Anybody has done the payment through QR code? Let me know in the chat box. Who has done through QR code? This QR code के through किसने किया है? Okay, all the people who have done through the QR code, please reach out to this number that is in the chat box. Right? Send a screenshot of your payment on this number. If you have paid through link, don't worry. आपका फिर हमारे पास सारी details आ गया होगा. आपको manually WhatsApp group में add कर देंगे. Awesome guys. Do you have any questions? I use credit card, no problem. Date of workshop Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. सुष्मित अगर फोन पे फेल हो रहा है, प्लीज यूज दिस QR कोड. हाँ योगेश, उसका एक्सेस भी लाइफ टाइम है, डोंट वरी. What time आपको WhatsApp ग्रुप में अपडेट किया जाएगा. ठीक है, अगर आप ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं तो कोई बात नहीं प्रवीणा जी, आप नेक्स्ट वाली अटेंड कर सकते हैं। अगर ये वाली आपकी मिस हो गई है तो कोई बात नहीं है, नेक्स्ट वाली में आप फिर से एक्सेस ले सकते हैं। ये बार बार होती है, मतलब हर सैटरडे संडे वर्कशॉप होती है, तो आप नेक्स्ट सैटरडे संडे कर लीजिएगा, सेम व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में रहिएगा, वहां पे लिंक वापस से आएगी। ओके, कैन वी गेट अ रिकॉर्डिंग लेटर इफ यू मिस आउट? यस, यू कैन गेट अ रिकॉर्डिंग। यस, वहां पे ऐड किया जाएगा सुप्रीम, एग्जैक्टली वहीं पे ऐड किया जाएगा, जहां पे आपको सारे एक्सेस पहले दिए गए वहीं पे ऐड किए जाएंगे। Awesome guys, wonderful. I think all the questions are answered. Fan of your attitude. Thank you man. Thank you Yogesh. Means a lot man. Wonderful. चलिए, थैंक यू सो मच, इट वाज ग्रेट टॉकिंग टू यू ऑल। होप आपको वैल्यू मिला कोल्ड ईमेल वर्कशॉप में, होप कुछ नई चीजें सीखी हो आपने विच यू डिडंट न्यू अर्लियर, एंड वी वुड बी डूइंग मोर वर्कशॉप्स वेरी वेरी सून, तो उसके लिए तैयार रहिएगा। ऑल्सो वी आर डूइंग अ ऑफर वैलिडिटी वर्कशॉप टुमारो, सो इफ यू वांट टू मेक अ बेटर ऑफर इन योर लाइफ एंड ऑफर्स के बारे में आपको सीखना है, वैलिडिटी के बारे में सीखना है, रिसर्चिंग एंड ऑफर, लाइव मार्केट फीडबैक सब सीखना है, कल एक वर्कशॉप होने वाली है, ग्रुप में लिंक आएगी, ईमेल पे लिंक आएगी, उसको ज्वाइन कर लेना so that you can enjoy that workshop as well. Tomorrow 5 PM होगा I think, so you can join that as well. Thank you so much for coming. Wonderful talking to you. अगली बार हम वापस से मिलेंगे. See you very soon. We'll be adding to your WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. जय हिंद.